second. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On third down, here's Henderson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. 2nd and 10.
Here's Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Henderson. And some space here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
On first down, it's Stafford. Flushed out right.
And a dangerous throw there. Nearly intercepted on the sideline, but it's incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now Murray off play action. They'll roll him out right. He finds Hopkins complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. First down, Murray. Now he'll escape. Murray fighting. Lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins, 39 yards. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Well, there was a little extra pressure with that one because it was third down. He didn't care. He snagged it with one hand like it was routine.
The key is to make a play in a tough situation. Doesn't matter how, and in this case,
extra point good by Prater. And the lead now stands at 13. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return. 40-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And some room to roam now. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun.
Touchdown, L.A. Darrell Henderson, 58 yards. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Mike 51.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
Not sure I agreed with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agreed with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up.
Murray's throw taken in by Green here.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Hey, watch the slant.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Steps away to his left. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
Fielded right around the 8.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Moore now on the return.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running back.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17.
Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray eluding the pressure right. And all the way down to the 12. A big pick up there on the scramble. So he wanted to pass it, but that thing turned out much better.
And the crowd really responded, didn't they? They always like it better when the quarterback who's scrambling around actually takes off and runs downfield. And that's exactly what he did.
Rolling to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz there to make the grab.
And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for two. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone for two more as the lead moves up to 16. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken from about the 12. And he returns this to the 22. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
55 rushing yards on the ground for him so far. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Stafford. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
It got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Stafford. And this is taken in by the tight end, Bryson Hopkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They run with Henderson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
Now they go for it on fourth down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously, the pass play defenders off, and it creates a wide open space.
Prater for the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he brings us out past the 20 to the set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe it's okay. They stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. On 2nd and 15 now. Stafford escaping the pressure right. Marcus Golden able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
From his end zone, Stafford on 3rd and long. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Johnny Hacker now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Murray now on 1st down. To Connor on the check down. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continue to do so.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Touchdown! James Conner, 31 yards. And the Cardinals capitalize on the fumble as they turn it into 6.
You had fun with this this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
In your face.
Back to the air. Stafford on second down. Forced out to his left. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Oh, he fakes a spike. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. To throw is Stafford. And he spots Henderson open left side. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. This will wind up a loss on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ernest Jones leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Now Murray. Dancing to his left. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Murray being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Sliding out of the pocket. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Stafford trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Flush to his right.
Boom!
Dip, and I think the ball's out. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And great effort. Does he get burned for that?
So it's one of those tough, tricky things for coaches. You don't want
got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing again on second down. Stafford. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Stafford. Got a man, it's Higbee, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll look to run with Henderson. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is down to 24. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Set to return it, here's Moore. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
7 yards the pickup there.
To throw again on second down. Murray eluding the pressure right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Flushed out right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
And Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.